He's not the best anymore. In fact, far from it. He's coming to terms with
It's week 13 of the National Football League, and we'll get a look here at tight end Pat Freiermuth. He's going to be a busy man in the passing game. It's the Cowboys and the Colts on Sunday night primetime.
While the sun is set, there's still plenty of light in the stadium for this primetime contest. We've waited all day for this one, haven't we, Brock? It's time for the NFL on EA Sports. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get...
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Brought to a halt by Deonte Banks.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. From the gun, a run for Henry. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Pistol snap to Jackson. Throw secured by George Pickens. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Henry can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
And he's going to be marked down a yard shy of that marker. Pushing the pace right away, and he runs it across. Touchdown! The Cowboys have a great first drive and get the game's first points. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Colts have the football. They start out with a 3rd and 6. Buys time, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
On first down, Jackson. Higgins makes the catch. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Jackson yet again. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. And you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Play action now with Jackson. Into the hands of Pat Freiermuth. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Lamar throwing again. Hits him on the out route. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Again, it's Jackson to the air. Throwing deep for the end zone. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
Well, QB put it pretty close to the sideline to begin with, and the defender, look at him, just put his little hand right out there. It just encouraged it to fall out of bounds.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. And again, it's Jackson. Freiermuth there to bring it in. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. High percentage look for him here from the left hash.
Well, nothing to critique there. Good snap, good hold, and he puts it through to pay off the drive with 3 points.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. That's caught for the first. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could...
As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Henry. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Trying to work quickly now. Henry. And he makes it across. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Jackson on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. That's good for 7 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas. Jackson out of the gun on 3rd. Got his target, it's Higgins. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the national.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Running once more with Henry. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Another run for Henry. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. He'll try to do it himself. And he touches him down as he finds enough to pick up the 1st.
It's about the simplest play in the playbook, and they execute it like it was drawn up. That push gets them the 1st down.
Henry is in. Touchdown, Dallas. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And they carried some of that winning football from last game into this contest. Now a modest little win streak blossoming for them, Brock. They've got 2 in a row as they get out of here with a victory. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Indy.
It's week 14 of the NFL. And coming up, we'll see T. Higgins. He should be one of his quarterback's best friends this week. It's the Cowboys and the Giants. Coming up next.
In between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas. Host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. We thank you for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, 3 months in the books. Partner, now it's December. It's the best month of the NFL season because the games get more important as the weather gets a little bit colder.
Yeah, and this is where you find out who the real teams are and who the pretenders are. Do you find yourself not only in the playoff conversation,
out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. 1st and 10. Davis heading in motion. A first down throw for Jackson. His pass complete to Darius Davis. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, Jackson. That's brought in right side by Pickens. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down. To the air one more time with Jackson. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. This has been a solid opening drive. They're knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Here's a run. He slams it in there, and he is in. Derek. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
coming off a loss last time out, I think the #1 goal today, Mike, is he needs to make a bigger impact on the outcome of today's game. Last week, he was not bad by any stretch of the imagination, but it was really just a modest performance. He was okay. Well, okay at the quarterback position is not a winning formula week in and week out in the NFL. They need him to be a difference maker. They need him to be a dynamic playmaker. He's capable of all those things, and if we can get that level of play out of him today, I think they can expect a different result than last week.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. Here's a 3rd and 10. From the shotgun on 3rd down. Daniels. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. The Cowboys offense and Lamar Jackson getting set to take over once more. And the numbers have looked good this season. Case in point right here, right up there among the NFL leaders in touchdown passes. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Jackson now on 2nd down. Quick throw on target to Pickens.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Jackson up top again. This one is complete. It's Pickens. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Again, it's Jackson. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down. Jackson. He's got it at the 3. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. 2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal. It'll be first and goal when we come back. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. We're back to Arlington in a moment. Now it is first and goal. Off the play fake. Jackson. In trouble, and down he goes.
I really like the play call. Sometimes you can catch the defense thinking run, and you can change it up on first down and go pass. The issue is, if you're the quarterback, you've got to get this ball out of your hand. It's either touchdown or out the back of the end zone into the bleachers, because you cannot afford to go backwards when you find yourself in a goal to go.
And room to operate as he takes it down to the 2. Third and goal. Higgins sent in motion. Third and goal for Jackson. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Dallas. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Giants offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. And he's given defenses across the league a lot to think about when they try to game plan for him. Consider he's currently second in the NFL in quarterback rushing yards. He's going to tuck it and go. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate. And that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Third and short, and it's Daniels. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there, and that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning. Cybird's kick is good. And the Giants are on the board just before halftime.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Cowboys offense and Derrick Henry heading onto the field. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. Off he goes. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
When you're game planning during the week for a mobile quarterback like this, on every down, you have to have somebody to account for him. You can see why here. He's able to escape the pocket, turn into a runner, and he can take every play and make it a big play. You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He's got it at the 7. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal, and at the very least, got to come away with some points.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Under pressure, and now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. Jackson. That's hauled in at the 2.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Giants offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. 1st down now. Now he takes off. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. Daniels to throw on 2nd down. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Bowers. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half. On 2nd down, it's Daniels. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it, and that's going to bring an end to this first half.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin our trip around the NFL with an interesting one right off the bat. And it's the visiting side who had the lead in that one. It's Jalen Hurts with a couple of touchdown passes. From there, we move to H-Town to check on the Texans at home at NRG Stadium. And they trail in that one as it's the visiting Jags who are out in front. Michael Wilson, a touchdown reception. Finally, let's get up to the place they call Titletown, Green Bay, Wisconsin, to see what's happening with the Packers. And they trail in that one as it's the visiting 49ers who are out in front. Josh Allen has a touchdown pass. It was Derrick Henry, as he normally does, making his impact felt in that first half. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Giants offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Daniel's going to keep this himself. And he'll get about 5.
Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
Bateman is the motion man. Now a give up the middle. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Giants sending out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense and T. Higgins set to take over once more. And you see the numbers for him into this 3rd quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open and electric throughout. On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's Jackson. He'll find his big target, Pat Fryermuth. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Jackson now. Catch left side is made by Higgins. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. To throw is Jackson. Into the hands of Pickens. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. On play action, here's Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
To the air one more time with Jackson. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. They send Fryermuth, the tight end, in motion. He pulls it in around the 5. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Jackson up top again. And he'll take it on in. Pat Fryermuth. Touchdown, Dallas. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the 1st half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Giants offense ready to get back at it. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That'll be intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Second half, and the defense continues to be item 1 in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick 6 here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
Now, Aubrey for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Cowboys stretch things out even further. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Look wide. Get this one complete. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Austin brought in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Daniel. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Austin brought in motion. 3rd and long, and here's Daniels. This pressure is relentless. They get him again.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. They'll go. Here's Daniels. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on downs. The Cowboys offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. Still, a lot can happen between now and the end of the season, but the cream is starting to rise to the top as you look across the NFL. It's a pickup of 13 yards. That's good for a Dallas first down. Now Jackson. Quick throw, taken in. And the Cowboys are going to have a first and goal. He'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Back to throw, Jackson. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line. Now here's second and goal. From the gun, Jackson. And he's got another one. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Cowboys. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys will add one more onto their big lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do. And, look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Daniels. He finds Austin with the grab. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. They'll throw with Daniels. This one grabbed by Austin. It's a gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Giants first down. To the air again is Daniels. He'll let one go down the middle. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down. Daniels gonna throw again. They'll try to set up the screen here. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. 3rd and 6. Throwing again, Daniels. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. The Giants sending out their punter. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. going to go right back to Henry. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5.
Offense. Still first down.
This is Henry into the secondary at the 45. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. They gain 18 yards on that one. First down, Cowboys. So it's a win for the Cowboys. And it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the second time this year. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cowboys, as we say so long from Arlington.
It's week 15 of the 2026 season. And coming up, we'll see T. Higgins. He's going to be a busy man in the passing game. It's the Cowboys.
Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And we're underway from Philadelphia. Kadarius Toney now to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the first player picked in the 2023 NFL Draft from Alabama. It's Bryce Young.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the one touchdown. Be curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
Here's the first carry for the rookie out of Notre Dame. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Still has some space inside the 35. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A pickup there of 33 yards. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
To the air on first down. Young. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Lone back gets the handoff. And he scampers ahead and gets two on the carry.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
He's on the move.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Forced out to his rough, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
They send out Eddie Pinheiro for the field goal. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash. Maher connects there. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Darius Davis to return it. This return makes it up to the 25. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Jeremy Chin there on the stop. All right, here we go. Second down. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Throw secured by George Pickett. Headed right through the middle of the field. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. George Pickens the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Nearly an interception on that play. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Rush coming for Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
I know quarterbacks get paid a lot of money and a lot of glamour in this league, but today, well, this is a tough day for this QB. He's taking a beating. And whether it means changing up some of the blocking schemes, maybe mixing in a little bit of run, or heck, this quarterback getting the ball out of his hand more quickly, he's got to start protecting himself.
The Eagles are in punt formation. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. The Cowboys send Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And he's been somebody who can get the scoring done with his legs just as much as his arm. You can see he's top 5 for touchdowns among NFL QBs. Out of the gun, Henry. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Roger McCreary brings him down that time. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now Jackson off the play action. Caught for big yards on the right side. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. All set up now for 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Completed here to Pickens. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to the link right after this. Time for our 2nd quarter now. Let's see if the Cowboys can capitalize here in the red zone. Shotgun snap to Jackson. This one's caught. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Jackson's going to throw again. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Has a man, it's Brown. And in for the Dallas touchdown. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys drive their lead to 11. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Tony now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Eagles and Bryce Young making their way back out on offense. And he's been more than just his passing touchdowns this season. In fact, you can see it right here. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing scores late in the campaign. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Adds just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. First down, ball at the 36. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's able to drive up past the 40. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. From the 43. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. Young working from the gun. He has the first over the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's a gain of 4 there. And that's a Philadelphia first down. Out of the gun, Young has the connection to Odunze. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. The Eagles trailing on the scoreboard. 2nd and 8. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Young looking to throw. Into traffic, complete. And he's taken down at the 30. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Finds his back complete. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Back to throw. Here's Young. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. He fields it from the 8. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Cowboys headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together, finding the end zone. First down, here's Lamar. Into the hands of Pat Freiermuth. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Brought down by Jalen Carter. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the gun, Jackson. Freiermuth there to bring it in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down. Now it's Jackson. Finds him over the middle. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Roger McCreary brings him down that time. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. And again, it's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Dallas. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. First and 10 from the 41. They motion the tight end over. Lamar throwing again. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we've arrived at halftime with the Cowboys enjoying a lead on the road. Now we'll send you down the East Coast to Orlando. Turn things over to our buddy Jonathan Coachman in the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin up north at MetLife Stadium over in New Jersey. And as they approach halftime, it's the Bears who are out in front. The Bears trying to gut this one out, as it would be a good victory for them if they could get it. From there, we head up to Foxborough to check on the Patriots at home at Gillette Stadium. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Trevor Lawrence with a couple of touchdown passes there. Lastly, let's get up to Buffalo to check on the Bills. And they've gone to the half, all even at 14 apiece. These two teams heading out of the tunnel, and we're ready to get back to it. For the call of the second half, here is the great Kate T. Scott. Kate?
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. This ball's caught by Pickens. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Lamar off to play fake. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up.
You know, ball skills, they're not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Lamar now from the gun. Pass taken in by Freiermuth. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Henry's going to try to pick it up. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Brought in close to the 8. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Working inside the red zone. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that makes it 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Cut near the goal line. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Again, it's Jackson to the air. And down he goes. The Eagles got him. And the pressure drives them backwards.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Gay's kick is good. And that extends their lead to 14.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Tony now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Eagles are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he's kept up the pace all season long. To the point, look, he's in the top 5 across the NFL in passing. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And that one is dropped. Such great work to get all by himself, but he can't haul in the gimme, and that deep shot is missed. Wow. Running back sent in motion. On 3rd down, it's Young. And he has it near the sideline and near the marker. They're going to say he's out of bounds. Nearly a big play on 3rd, but now 4th down. Punt team on the field. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Winford 48 with his first kick, and this one looks even better. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Call that a 64-yard punt officially. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. Running once more with Henry. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Three-quarters in the books from this one. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Another run for Henry. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Trying down the middle with Henry. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. Changing it up here, Jackson. And this one is dropped and incomplete. He had the pick in his hands, couldn't hang on. It's going to be 4th down.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles about set to go on offense. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Shotgun snap now to Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Not a lot of cornerbacks in this league could get to the QB in the pass rush, and not just once. That's now twice, Kate. They're going to have to devote some resources to blocking this corner because he's just a different kind of beast.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Young working from the gun. Rolling left, buying some time. Oh, he's gonna run for it. So 3rd and 16, no problem for him as they get the 1st. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Completed over the middle. And this one does not go far. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. We'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. From the pistol, it's Young. Short pass brought in. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Here's Young on 1st and 10. Hauled in left side. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys territory. Offense up to the line fast. 2nd and 6 now. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Looked like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. And that means 3rd down coming up. Sticking to the air, it's Young. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Before they can run a play on 4th down, we have a timeout. They're going for it, Young. place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays have followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
They give to Henry on the inside handoff. And they bring him down around the 34. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Cowboys getting closer to their 13th win of the season. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Handoff headed right to Henry. And he's brought down for a loss. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. Offense to the line for 2nd down. A give right side to Henry. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here's Jackson to throw. Caught by Freiermuth. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. Gay's kick is good. And that makes this a 3-score game.
We've got ourselves a 3-score game now after that make. It's kind of feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
Tony now to return it. Returns looking good so far. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he had enough time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
Passing struggles bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, Young. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
That's cut at the 25. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. That's complete to Ingram along the sideline. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Still sticking with the passing game. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
You know, that's one of those cases, and we see it at every level. He simply took off before he got full possession, and that's simply a drop.
Young to throw here on 3rd. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they get to him and haul him down. What a play. Forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
The Cowboys and George Pickens set for this next possession. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. With the win all set, Cowboys in victory formation, and they take a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory. Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3 as they have really caught fire recently. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.
It's Week 16 of the National Football League, and we'll get a look here at Derrick Henry. He'll be a focal point of his offense this week. It's the Cowboys and the Commanders, all that and more, coming up next.
It's a pretty frigid December day in our nation's capital, but luckily for us, we have our heaters cranked all the way up here in the booth at Commanders Field. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it... So it's third down, ball inside the red zone, and this defense looking to get the stop they need.
Don't touch that! Don't touch.
Throwing is Hurts. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Commanders are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Hurts. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch.
Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Chase Young in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. So they're back at the 7 now for third and goal.
Don't touch that! Don't touch that! Don't touch.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Being chased out left. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. 7 yards on the play, and that will bring up an interesting decision here on fourth and goal. And his kick is good. So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love it.
A pretty big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this third down situation? 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a third down coming up. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And Henry fight. Time to get back into the action. We've got a red zone alert. 1st and 10 at the 14. On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. A give to the fullback on the dive. And able to get him down, but he doesn't.
Real quick.
They'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Jackson. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Josh Wiley in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys would extend their lead here just before halftime.
That's one of the better.
This offense looking to get off to a hot start in the third quarter, opening drive, and they've got it first and goal. They've gone to their fullback quite, and oh, he coughed it up. And it's Washington that scoops it up, and a big turnover. No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on fourth.
They're going on fourth down with Hurts.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. Tight game here, but this offense does have the lead. Decent amount of time on the clock, and the defense has all 3 timeouts. So can the offense manage things and milk this clock away? It's time to find out. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Second and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. He finds Pickens over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
Pass interference. Defense.
So pass interference, the call there. Always, obviously, Charles, such a subjective call. You agree with the penalty?
Well, from where we're standing right now, I think the officials are tightening things up here in the second half. Maybe a defender gets away with that in the first, but this time the flag comes out, and I think it's a good call.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
To throw is Jackson. Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. Here's Jackson. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum the other side is starting to gain.
And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's fourth down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on third down.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Throwing is Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. Throwing now is Jackson. That's going to be caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. You take a look at his receiving numbers so far. He's been terrific. Up over 100 yards now for the game. It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Jackson will keep it. And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. Jackson's going to try the sneak. And this time he breaks the plane. He's in for the touchdown. Lamar Jackson. Fourth quarter, tight spot here. Kicking team down by 3, going for the onside kick. And as Washington do. So they needed the onside kick. They got it. Now they need a field goal.
And that's the beauty of this. They don't have to get 6. A field goal ties the ball game for them. Nicely executed play.
And that's off the mark, incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Great. Set.
They'll look to throw. What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot, but couldn't get it done, and they suffered the loss.
Yeah, and you mentioned how they had a chance on that final play and getting it to
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And coming up, we'll see T. Higgins. He should be one of his quarterback's best friends this week. It's the Cowboys and the Saints, and it's coming up next.
We have a red zone update. This defense stacked up here with a 1st and 10 inside the 15. Burrow will throw. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
no sense risking anything there on 1st down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who can make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
They'll run straight ahead with Brooks. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. Now it's Chris Boswell on for the field goal try. This one from 35 yards away. Boswell's kick is good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. So the flag is for roughing the kicker, a big 15-yard penalty.
And I'm not sure that was the time to go all out after the kicker. Plenty of time left in this game.
Up the middle with Brooks here. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. And he's got his man in stride, complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation.
11, coming.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And this is going to be incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
Boswell's kick is good.
So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to...
Time to get back into the action. We've got a red zone alert. 1st and 10 at the 14. Again, Jackson.
Over the middle, he finds Higgins.
And he'll...
Here we go.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. One of the tight ends comes in motion. Burrow looking to pass. Buying time to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone. We drop you back into the action here. Ball in the red zone. Offense has it with a 1st down. Jackson now. And a quick throw here. That's complete. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
2nd down and 3.
Jackson from the shotgun. The quick slant caught. Touchdown. A big play coming up for this defensive unit. They're down, but just by a bit on the scoreboard. Can they get this 3rd down stop in the 3rd quarter? And it's intercepted.
Pick made by Terrell Bernard.
20.
Down the right sideline.
And he will take this one home. It's So a big third down coming up here for the defense, trying to preserve a very
Bro, hit me with the
slim
pick
lead
6.
in the
That's
third
wicked work.
quarter. On third down, Henry. No gain there on the...
Yeah, I got to control the whole offense. I ain't gonna lie. Nah, this is where we win the game, though. I need George Pickens. I ain't gonna lie. I need George Pickens on a crossing drag right now. This is the only way we're winning this game. If this play goes through, we win this game. I keep my job.
It's been a very hotly contested game to this point.
George Pickens.
Separating these two teams as we get set
Where's
for
the cross drag at? You know what? Throw George Pickens on a short vertical. What is this play? This is not the play I clicked. It don't even matter though. It's George Pickens. Boom. Boom. Ah. Come on, man. There's GP right there. Come on, man. Yo, George Pickens. Yo, George Pickens. Nah, I'm just hitting it. Just lob it up. Yo, Pickens try to. Yo, bro, Pickens try to. T. Higgins, don't sleep on T. Yo, T. Higgins' hands are unstoppable. Bro, I'm just gonna throw it to T. Higgins right now. That boy trying to get over there. It don't even matter though. That's T. Higgins right there. Give me that. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, T. Higgins. Hit T. Higgins again. Shallow cross route. I might low-key drop it him on the road. I don't know yet. I'm about to see. T. Higgins. Boom, we're up the middle. Look at those yards. Look at that. He's about to run after catch. Come on. I'm talking about. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. I'll try to do a jet sweep right there. Yo, can we swap this to a jet sweep? No? Let's fake a run even though they know I'm not going to run. They know I'm not going to run. They know I'm not going to run, bro.
It's Jackson.
Damn!
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there.
Let's get a quick run off. We ain't talking run off sentences.
Percentage completion-wise way up, not that time.
Let's get these. Damn.
They'll try and choose some clock with Henry.
Henry's trying to tank him.
Still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this third down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
This is when Parker comes in on the low key. Parker's about to come in, get me some low key yardage, yo. Parker was a sleeper pick in the draft. I picked him with my last pick in the draft, and bro turned out to be a star. Star fullback.
On the give, this is their fullback. And he'll be stopped well
I'm risking it too.
Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
I ain't punting the ball, boy. Parker's running that through.
Now they're out there again.
Don't believe me?
Needing the tough yards.
I believe me. I believe me.
New Orleans, number 2. That'll leave him with just one remaining in this fourth.
Can we burn out the clock a little bit, man? I want Parker to run out the clock. Come on, look at him. Look at him. Hey, let's burn out this clock. I want them to burn their timeouts. They can burn those timeouts, yo. That's their last timeout. Say that. Damn, he barely held me right there. Let's go right back in there. Get this first down and win the game. Tank.
And he will have a Cowboys first down, and that
So we got Parker. We can play normal.
Needed a few yards to pick up the first. Slim lead here in the fourth quarter, and they turn to the big fella.
Yo, my robot, these plays they're picking are kind of wild. These are not plays I play.
Those mastodons that carried the ball way back in the day that were a key part of the offense, and now
must be the stadium.
They need those key yards.
Got my coach making the wrong decision.
Gonna get the ball.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Open man is Higgins. And this is going
Let's
to be
call a
another
timeout.
first down as the
Trying to
tackle's made
disrespect
at the
them real
Saints'
quick.
20-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense.
Yeah, let's give it one more
It's
route.
just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Here's Jackson. His throw caught.
That's my draft pick right there.
The Cowboys going to use their
Bro, trying to go crazy. He got 98 agility. Like, he gonna burn anybody right off the rip.
It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially solve
He's
this
small,
one.
man, but he gets the job done. I mean, this is like this might be the best goal line play I've ever seen. Like, no matter where I go, it's gonna be a touchdown. No cap. Like, boom, right there.
And this is caught. And that could
Get that shit, man. That's what I'm talking about. T. Higgins, he got 99 catching, bro. He's never dropping the ball. If the ball, bro, you combine Lamar Jackson with a 99 pass accuracy from that freaking superstar ability, and you combine it with 99 hands, T. Higgins, come on. George Pickens just in the background, just saying, yeah, I'm him. I'm that guy. Tyson Campbell out here. Word to the bros. Bobby vet out of Georgia State. Get your man up. Yep. That's all I'm looking for. Beautiful pulls right there. Beautiful games. That's what I like to see, man. I'm scared to give my offensive head coaches any points because like I upgraded one like near max, and then freaking next season I think he had to leave, and I lost all those points I put into him. So I don't really want to lose, like, I want the points to go to me. But I think I just maxed out my character, like my coach. So now I can like use points on other players and shit like that. Eagles in the last game? Nah, this is a movie. 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 This is a movie, bro. This is a movie. This is about to be a movie. Yo, put me in the moments. This is about to be a movie. A movie. This is the Eagles versus Cowboys in the last game of the year. Happy New Year's. This is about to be a movie.
He's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Cowboys.
Put me in the game, yo. First play on defense, 3rd and 13. They're cooked. I ain't gonna lie, you're cooked. If Chase Young's on the. Oh my! Look at the spin! Oh my God! Look at the spin! Oh my God! Look at this! Yo! Can we Can we replay that, please? Like, can we replay that spin move? Oh my God! Chase puts. Oh my God, Chase.
When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read,
Bro, I know you saw that spin move from Chase. It looked filthy, didn't it? I'd be scared to block the kicks, bro. I'd be so scared to block the kicks because, like, that should be too close. Too close. They scored? All right, let's score this.
All plays on the table
He's
here.
probably going to hit Higgins, but I'm going to see what he can do.
And again, it's Jackson.
The under. Perfect.
Complete beyond the marker.
Get those extra yards. That's what I'm talking about. Starting along. Pin pull toss. It's like the grenade toss right here.
3rd and just 2 to go.
That's the grenade right there. Boom. Whatever. They saying what I want to do here. What do I want to do here? Yeah, you know what I'm trying to do. Where's the low key play at? Yo, where's this play at, bro? Give me the jet touch pass. This play can either mess up everything or it can be the best play ever designed.
They're going a little pop pass here, sweeping across.
That's what I'm talking about. Man, if I didn't hit his back, probably would have fouled. Probably would have fumbled that.
Here's 1st and 10.
Let's get a few extra. Let's just get a couple yards. Right here. A little touchdown. Right to Pat. Don't get injured now. Hey, coach suggestion. We run it? Alright, you right. Let's run it up the middle. That's easy. Oh my god, coach. Can we pay our coach more? Like, bro, just designed the perfect play. Like, that might have been the easiest run I ever had to do with Henry.
To the line we go. They're set. 1st and 10.
Send Olsen on a blitz, bro. Olsen be low key though. Why was Olsen in the blitz though? He low key should have been standing out there, ready for a block. Why are you doing cover 6 right in the box? This thing. They gotta have to put 2 people. They got 2 people trying to guard Chase Young, and it don't even matter, does it? He got his hands on that. They trying to get this one for the half. You can't have that though. Don't even try to run because Freeman gonna block everything. Good taps, bro. Good taps.
That throw doesn't lead to 6.
Cover 3 flat. Yeah, Chase Young. This is your chance. Punch the ball.
From the pistol, it's Young.
Look at that pressure from Chase, bro. Did you see that pressure? 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 Did you see that pressure right there from Chase? Did you see that? Dude, swims him. Just swims the defender. Like, if you got Chase Young running after you, bro, like, you're cooked. You already know you're cooked. You know there's nothing you can do. Oh, shit. I know where this ball is going. It's going right to bro right here.
Young working from the gun.
Damn, I've read the defense like that? Bro, we reading defenses out here?
Now the offense gonna take
we reading defenses out here, yo?
They send out Eddie Pinheiro for the field goal. This is a chip shot from the left hash. Marr connects there.
We stopped them in the red zone. We stopped the Eagles in the red zone before the half. They scored. Damn. We about to lose the last game of the season? That's how they trying to run it? They got 2 stars on George Pickens, and it doesn't even matter! Oh my god! Oh my god! They had 2 stars on GP, bro, and it didn't even matter.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
That's a crazy pass. Good catch, though. Good yards. Yeah, I be finessing these first downs though. Like no one be saying nothing, but I be finessing these first downs, yo. I be doing a quick QB sneak. I ain't gonna lie, I be getting some free yards. Look how far back he is. He can get here in time. Oh, I be getting free yards. I be running that QB sneak a bit too much. Like you probably gonna start realizing. I ran that play probably 100 times, yo. Yo, if I'm right by the end zone, and I really can't get past their defense, bro, like I'm doing 3 QB sneaks if I'm 3 yards away. I'm getting that touchdown. I don't care.
They send a man in motion. Shotgun snap to Jackson.
That's risky, Bob. Put him in that. That's a hospital pass right there. That's a bad pass. That's like a pass. Your receiver will look at you different if you pass that type of pass. Coach said don't run it, but I'm feeling like I want to work really well right here.
And he gets them a little closer to the end zone.
Down to the 2. This could really. This is our game right here. Like this ain't just a play. This is our game. Hey, let's swap it up. RPO slants. Everyone get ready. GP. Everyone's ready? Oh, nah, that's nuts. Nah, that was crazy. Yeah, can we give him a replay? Bro, oh my God, heavily contested. Bro, that was nuts. And now this is all on our defense, bro. We got to stop this drive. Chase Young. We need sacks. I know that QB's going to run. Right up the middle. Damn. They already got 30 yards. They got 30 yards one play. Now we got to blow them up, yo. Give them a little cushion.
Young on 1st and 10. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Want them to press.
Trying the left side with Warren.
No way.
Past the 40. And he is all the way ahead to the 13-yard
Ball's in their court now. They can do whatever they want.
39. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
Dang,
From the red zone
faked me out. The intel that I ain't gonna lie. Bro, all we can do right now is an interception. Because they can burn out this clock. I mean, they're about to get two downs right here, though.
Young to throw it. Complete out to the right side.
2-minute warning.
He'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
So we needed to stop the clock for me.
Eagles in range.
Alright, let's do some cover skies.
Let's see what they draw.
Cover the skies, bro. Alright, let me see if I can.
Shotgun handoff to Warren.
He's pushing. He got injured off that. Good. They called a time. I don't know why they called a timeout though.
They just wanted to keep everyone healthy entering the playoffs next week. That one is good.
It's a decent kick. This is the final drive of the game, bro. This one, Lamar. This is the final drive versus the Eagles.
He'll look to throw it.
Oh my God! Oh!
Bring him down, but that is a big gain.
Well, I got injured, yo. Who got injured? Chill. Not my man's. Is that single coverage on George Pickens? Oh, give me that. Ooh.
He's there to send that one away. Incomplete. George Pickens, the intended target.
A low-key play to Henry on a slip? Nah, we got to run up the middle, bro. That's a run play. That's a run. Oh, right at the first.
Before the defense halts it. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be 1st down.
Who got injured? My guard?
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, you got to stay in, bro. This is the last game of the season, bro. Like, we need you right now. If there's a time we need you right now. This is the Eagles, bro. You don't just give up on a game like this.
Setting up to pass.
Ooh, that's a hospital pass.
And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result.
I burned a lot of time right there, Loki. I should have called a timeout.
Schedule and make second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
There's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game.
That's what I'm talking about, yo. And now we gotta play defense. Yeah. Lock in. Chase Young, they got 2 on Chase. They took a little check down. Nah, W Unlimited. Last game of the season, yo. W Unlimited. No cap. Ah. Damn. They nickel and diming. They don't got time right now, though. They don't got no time now. They don't got no time. Prevent. They don't got no time now. I know you gotta play me out. I know you gotta play deep like that. Damn, Chase got pancaked. Oh my God. Why are you running so much? Ah! I had to stop the time. We gotta play prevent. Well, let me play my favorite prevent. Not that one. Here's the other prevent where I know nothing's getting past me.
Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses.
They didn't even let me call the play. They try to troll. They know how to. Oh, he did check that? Oh yeah, GG's. Back him up. You're done, bro. You can't. I get left off delivered.
And they end the season the way they have so many games already this year, Brock, with a victory. And now they get to enjoy an extra week off to rest and prepare to host a game in the divisional round coming up in 2 weeks.
GG's. She's reversing the manipulation tactics on us. Crazy work. Crazy times we're living in. No cap. Yeah, nah, it's crazy times we're living in, bro. It's crazy times we're living in, bro. Like, we can't even do the plays anymore because, like, chicks got the playbook. Like, it's crazy. Like, it's crazy times we're living in right now, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. No cap, man. That's why I stay in my room and play games, bro. You know what I'm saying? And talk to ChatGPT. No cap. You didn't get me the touches, but you need to hold up your end of the bargain. My morale has been taking a hit, but I need to come back next year and prove it on the field, but you never know. I could be complaining about touches again next year. Game don't play games. On bro. Yeah, we did do a good job. You right. You're right about that. Yeah. Exceeded our wins. I tried to have a perfect season, bro, but we lost. GG's. We lost to the damn Washington Wizards. That one hurt. There you go, taking advantage of this bye week to come up with a wrinkle for the playoffs. Which one of the players could be our secret weapon? Oh, I already know. It's Mac Monroe. Come on. Yo, get his deep route running up. I'm throwing it deep to him. Balls. Get him on his routes, yeah. He gonna be a sleeper, bro. I'm telling you. Cause I got so many weapons on offense, bro. Next season, I'm losing everybody. Yo, I'm losing everybody next season, bro. Yo, I don't even want to go to the next season because, like, I traded for like 4 different stars, bro. But I didn't know anything about the cap, so I'm not gonna be able to pay them. Like, no cap. Like, I had to cut like mad. Like I cut like 3 players, but I can't keep a few stars that I got, which is tough. Nah, Freeman. That Freeman pickup though, I traded for Freeman. That was one of the best. I had to give up everything for that guy. I think he's a lineman. He stops all the runs. Teams don't even run against me anymore, bro, because that guy's right in the middle. No cap. And you got Chase Young. Chase Young going chase. You know Chase Young, man. You know Chase Young from IRL. Chase Young going chase down that boy. This is a slow key pickup I got. I think we got a bye week, so he's probably gonna play next week. But yeah, he's solid. Another pickup by me. MLB. My Mr. Olsen. He's clutch on defense. I low-key want him to be better at pass coverage. So get some more picks. When that middle linebacker gets a pick, man, it's over. Parker was another pick. He was my last pick in the draft, bro. He's the number 1 fullback in the league. He was the last pick in the draft for me, and I picked a sleeper. Oh my god. He's going to play long, too. He got mad stamina, low injury rate. Like, I don't even know. Like, his thing is hidden still? Bro. His thing is still hidden? I'm about to pay to unhide that right now. Let's keep him from blocking for now. But he can run, though. He can tank. He tanks like Derrick Henry. Trucking, 92 trucking. Yeah, he trucks. He can run. He can run through some defense balls. All right, the rest of y'all can get. Oh, my backup QB. My backup QB was my backup QB. Like, bro, once I realized I can't pay Lamar, when I see this nigga's throw power, bro, I was like, I gotta trade for bro. Like, bro's got 99 throw power. Like, I can work with that. I can work with a 99 throw power, bro. I can work with that. Like, I can work with that. Like, he has a better throw power than Lamar, who's at 99 overall on my team. Like, I can work with that arm. You know what I'm saying? I'm just waiting for Lamar to like just say, yo, I can't play anymore, dude. I'm about to be like, bet. Yo, Lamar about to be like, yo, give me 400 million. Huh? Yo, see you out the door, buddy. I got your backup replacement right here, yo. No cap. Dorian Braggs. What does that say? Good shit. I'm not gonna touch his skills. All right, manage staff. Yo, this is what we're about to do, right? We're about to unlock Paul. Let me not even say the sentence. Let me not even say his name. Wait, slow regressions? Yo, slow regressions for Lamar real quick. I think I already did it. I already did that. I'm keeping his youth, yeah. What do I want to slow regressions for, though? Nobody right now. Let them regress. Reveal a hidden, yeah. Let's do Parker. Let's unlock Parker real quick. So I want to see what his potential is, because he's insane. But, like, teams don't use fullbacks. Like, I tried to trade my old fullback, but no one was taking him. And I had the number 1 fullback before. And then I couldn't pay him. So I was like, all right, I got to get rid of this guy. Then I got super lucky in the draft, traded for this guy who's a rookie, 84 overall. Oh, he's a star? All right, he's not bad. But he's the number 1 fullback in the league, bro. Like, I mean, it's probably a short number, though. It's probably like 12 fullbacks in the league, to be honest. Like, let me see other teams' fullbacks. Like, they're butt. Like, nobody else. Oh, what? Is that the whole league? NFL, yup. This is the old guy I had. I had just in this game, but he was turned to 35, bro. I'm not trying to pay a 35-year-old. And bro's the second best fullback at 35. Like I said, the fullback position's like cooked. This guy's a superstar fullback? He a superstar? What do you mean? Can't truck. Man, get you out of here, boy. He's a tank? Damn. They got a steal right there, but he's still butt. Now who's the best QB in the league? Joe Burrow. They always trying to put Lamar at number 2, yo. They always trying to put Lamar at number. Yo, which QB's getting paid the most though? Damn, Caleb Williams. Nah, Caleb Williams is crazy though. Like IRL, I be watching this, bro. He's insane, insane, insane. He's insane, insane. He don't got a superstar ability? I'm not picking it for him. I ain't picking his superstar ability, yo. Leave him with none. I don't care. What? I'm not picking that other team's players' abilities. I didn't even know you could do that. I'm good off that. Enjoy having done, though, buddy. Brock Purdy. Who's the youngest out of all these guys? Jaden Daniels. Drake May. Damn, Drake May is tough. Bryce Young. He was a tough fight when I was playing against the boys. Nobody got the dots. Nobody got the dots but me. I'm the only one with the dots superstar ability. They got any superstars down here? They don't got none. Yo, I'm low key, bro. I'm low key about to play that backup in the playoffs, though. I'm about to really see his arm. Like I'm trying to see his arm, bro. I should have played him in that last game, but that would have been disrespectful if we lost. If we lost to the Eagles in the last game, like my team would have hated me. They would have been like, bro, you let us lose to the Eagles, bro, our arch rivals, like the nemesis of arches. Thanks. You called your shot, made the playoffs, not having a plan. The team has a +2 morale increase. That's what I'm talking about. Get our morale up. Factuals.
Football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports.
Now a handoff up the middle. Sykes. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That one a first down pickup of 8.
They run over center with Benson.
And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Hey, run!
Lawrence. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out.
Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to go to the positive side this time. Yeah, there was a fumble at the end of this one, but what a sustained drive. And if they keep stringing those together, you got to like their chances.
And credit the defense, though. You're out there for that long, you start to get tired, but they were able to get the turnover.
Did you just credit the defense?
I like to credit the defense and the offense.
I like you.
And the analysts.
That's perfect.
So here now the Cowboy offense onto the field to get their first crack at it. The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop. Jackson from the shotgun. And the throw there going to be it. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. In motion, the tight end. Jackson. Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth. And he's brought down. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down. Jackson will throw again. Here's Freiermuth again. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. From the gun, Jackson. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. T. Higgins, 29 yards.
A look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter. Henry will take this into the end zone. They're going on 4th down. Lawrence. Pass taken in by his big time. indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Ball start. Offense.
Oh, moving from his tight end spot there.
Do you think that perhaps the play call was for him?
Here we go. Got to have it. Lawrence. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to get the ball back on the turnover as... And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. And that nearly the pick that... Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. Going for it. Here's Benson. And boy, is he close. No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw. Bowen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship. And do you think that the printing press is starting to get those T-shirts and hats ready, my friend?
They have to, Brandon. They have to be ready because if you win, you've got to hand those out on the field right away. And just think about the pressure for the players now. Families are going to be talking about tickets to the Super Bowl even before you play the conference championship game.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington.